Hello, I'm David, and what you see here is a model 00 gauge model layout which my friend John and I set about building several years ago. The purpose of this video is to show you that when using Megapoint's controllers you can actually retrofit these into existing panels which you may already have bought. For several years we had no point motors on this layout, but due to the complexity we eventually decided to fit them, and we chose Pico P11 surface mounted motors, as shown there, as we didn't want to have to start cutting out slots and pulling up tracks to accommodate underboard fitted motors. So on this side of the layout we fitted 18 point motors, and we had an engraved panel made, and we fitted it with this type of toggle switch. But what we didn't have were any lights indicating the route settings. Now this worked okay up to a point, but with single and double slips some yards away, you can just see them in the distance there, we could never be sure we'd used the toggle correctly. Nevertheless, we still decided to go ahead and electrify points on the other side of the layout, a total of 29, and we bought a pair of engraved panels to accommodate this. So here's some of the ones on this side of the layout. Notice double slips, and basically accommodating the front and back of the station approaches. Around about this time, having bought these panels and not yet wired them up or fitted switches, we visited a model show in Milton Keynes and watched the demonstration by Dave of Megapoint's controllers. After careful questioning, it seemed that this might be the answer to our problem. So we bought a multi-panel module and 5 solenoid controllers with 2 expansion boards as well to have enough capacity for 29 point motors. And we wired it all up, including drilling our panels to suit switches and lights. So here's the panels with the switches. I could throw a switch here, let's say that one, and there we go, and go back. This included, as you can see, double slips. Also way over there in the distance, in the far corner, there's a point which controls the access from the branch line to either the main line or down this central spine, and we can now control that from this panel without having to scrotal underneath the layout to go over and switch it. Certainly it makes a heck of a difference. Our underboard gaps and facility gives us the ability to put the actual solenoid controller panels in there. We've got 5 of those on this side of the layout. This all worked so successfully, we then decided to repeat the exercise on the other side of the layout, controlling 18 P11 point motors and including 2 double slips and 2 single slips in addition to normal turnouts. So now we have upgraded this original panel to include all the necessary switches and lights. As stated by David, we did indeed not need to solder anything, and consider the whole application on both sides of the layout to be a great success. Dave at Megapoints is top class with after sales help, and well, after this experience we can wholly recommend his equipment.